What up everyone, welcome to another Roshe review, and today we are taking a look at the Flyknit Roshe in the random yarn. We are going to talk about the good, the bad, and the straight up ugly, well, if there is any, based on my personal experience when it comes to the shoe. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. These dropped in October 2014 and I caught mine at Nike Town here in Las Vegas. I woke up really early in the morning to see if I could cop myself a pair online, but of course I couldn't get one.
Damn you bots!
But luckily I had a later shift to come into work and had the chance to camp out for these. So I only had a few hours of sleep before work and I was extremely tired when I got to work, but it was definitely worth the camp out. Now if you don't know what's so special about these, let me briefly explain it to you. The random yarn specifically comes in different variations when it comes to this Roshe. Basically, every single box is a blind box and you wouldn't know what you're going to get. Which design you're going to get, what colorway it is, whether or not you're going to get a matched pair or a mismatched pair, and the list goes on. All totally random, thus dubbed the random yarn. Here's a few examples of what they came in. You get a pair that was more specific to you rather than having the same Roshe that everyone can get. It's a pretty cool concept in my opinion, but was the randomness of this Roshe worth it? And was it worth losing sleep camping out for these? Well, let's find out. When it comes to the Flyknit Roshe, they did away with the mesh upper and replaced it with the Flyknit material. They went more for a honeycomb design that can be found in the front portion of the shoe to the middle portion of the shoe. Towards the heel of the shoe, they changed the design a bit to little circles to break up the different parts of the shoe, and both have the same white swoosh. Here's a closer look at the detailing of the left shoe. The Flyknit ranges from bright orange to a darker orange with accents of white, yellow, and red. And for the right shoe, we have blue and orange as the main colors, with accents of yellow, red, and white as well. Here's a quick look at the back of the shoe with the black pull tabs and the black line going down along the heel. We could also see the Flyknit design behind the tongue as well. Front of the shoe, we get the same black tab but with a white Nike swoosh. Also want to mention that the tongue is much more longer than your traditional Roshes. So let's talk about these laces. If you saw my Neo Torquers review, then you would know that these laces are the worst laces I've ever owned. Why? These laces just don't want to stay tied. Just by looking at the laces in the video, they already look like they want to become undone by just doing nothing. I don't run in these, but if I did, look how easily these laces become undone. Terrible laces. However, I will be doing a lace swap with the Team Roshe glow-in-the-dark laces provided by the Rope Lace Supply. You'll see how it looks like during the on-feet video, so just hang tight guys. Now let's talk about the toe box. With this being a different material other than mesh, the Flyknit Roshe's toe box have a lot more room. Thus, it's best to go down half a size. Unfortunately, the smallest size they do have in the men's is size 8, which is my size. So for me, this is what happens when I put on the shoe. I get a crease in my toe box, and I'm sure you will too if you get your regular size. I'm not too quite sure if going down half a size will alleviate the problem or if it's natural just get a crease because the Flyknit material, but if you guys know, please help me and everyone else by leaving a comment down below. But if you happen to get it in your size, then it will just fit just fine. You'll just have more room in the toe box. That's all. For the inside, we have a black insole, and of course we get a white natural motion midsole. I still prefer the traditional midsole compared to the natural motion midsole. To me, it's just a tad bit more comfier than the natural motion midsole, but that's my opinion. So here's my final thoughts about the shoe, starting off with the good. The randomness of the random yarn. This reminds me of one of those vinyl blind boxes you can find in stores. You'll never know what you get, but every pair is always going to be a nice pickup regardless of what you get. I love the concept, and I wonder if Nike's gonna do something like this ever again. The Flyknit design. I just don't know what else to say about this shoe. The Flyknit Roshe design silhouette is already great as it is, but it's completely different with all the random colors found all over the Roshe, which just makes the shoe pop. Anything bad about the shoe? The bigger toe box. I wish I could get these half a size down, but I can't. Perhaps all that will change when the women Flyknit Roshes drop, and if and when I ID a Flyknit Roshe for myself. The crease in the toe box. At first I hated the crease, but it doesn't bother me as much anymore. And unfortunately, the ugly. The laces still suck. Enough said. And that does it with my review. I leave you guys on the on feet video, and I'll see you guys at the end. Enjoy. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my review on the Flyknit Roshe run in the random yarn. But what I want to know, guys, is what you guys think about this Roshe. What do you guys think about the toe box? What do you guys think about the laces? What do you think about, you know, the design, the randomness of the random yarn? If not, you got one, and do you want a pair? Do you own a pair? And if you own a pair, like what kind of design did you get? Did you get a mixed master pair like I did, or do you have a matching pair? Reason why I asked is because, hey, on the bottom left corner down there, I did create a new Instagram, so either hashtag or leave a mention, and hey, maybe you might get featured on my Instagram, so do the damn thing. Oh, and guys, I want to know what your thoughts about the laces. Of course, I actually threw out those crappy laces. They're just terrible.
Yeah, so
maybe you guys could help me out and decide which kind of laces I'm going to be rocking. Am I going to rock the original blacks, or am I going to rock the Team Roshe Lace Supply Glow in the Darks? Leave a comment for me down below. I just want to thank you guys for joining me for today. Don't forget to leave me that thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow my Instagram. Maybe you can find some future updates there. But until then, guys, stay humble, stay inspired, spread those positive vibes. But whatever you guys do, don't forget to rock that Roshe. I'm your host, Rye, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.